A special church service was held on Saturday at St Cuthbert's Church to commemorate 75 years since the Battle of Arnhem.
We're here to commemorate the Battle of Arnhem, and we just had a wonderful service. Very moving it was. Really a very moving service. I read a lesson, the first lesson, a reading from Isaiah.
The service was attended by members of the military and veterans to remember their predecessors who fell at the battle.
So the Battle of Arnhem was a significant major battle that took place in the latter stages of the Second World War, and it was a two-part battle. It was an airborne invasion of areas of northern Holland around Arnhem, and the idea was to drop airborne forces in and around the city of Arnhem in order to try and allow for a link-up of armoured units from the British Army and allow them access into the soft underbelly of Germany.
The Border Regiment, which the Cumbrian troops were part of, has since merged with other regiments to become the Duke of Lancaster's Regiment, which was represented thoroughly at the service.
I think it's hugely important to commemorate the sacrifice and the service that certainly members of the Border Regiments gave during the Battle of Arnhem, and again in the wider conflict that took place, and certainly as a representative of the regiment's forebears, it's very important that certainly the soldiers of today remember the sacrifice of these people as a golden thread, certainly for our regiment going forward, and remember who we are and where we come from.
The Border Concert Band played a series of songs, including the National Anthem, the Border Regimental March, and the theme from A Bridge Too Far, a film that centres on Operation Market Garden, which includes the Battle of Arnhem.
Although it's been often classed as a defeat, in my mind, certainly not a defeat, because whilst we had to retreat back for a period of time, it was only very shortly afterwards, months later, that we had victory in Europe. So it was a very, very significant turning point in the Second World War.
A tree planting ceremony was held with special significance for Carlisle and the battle.
And many men from this area went out to take part in that campaign and did not come back. There was a significant loss of life. So we've been remembering that today in the course of the church service, and concluding by coming out here to the churchyard to plant a tree in memory of those who gave their lives at that campaign. But the tree itself is a sapling from the tree that was used at the very Battle of Arnhem. My role in today's event is threefold in a way. I'm a former army chaplain, so I have that connection with the military. I'm also chaplain to the Royal British Legion, and of course this is the civic church, so hence I was invited to take this service here in Carlisle, which has been a great privilege to have taken.
The Mayor of Carlisle commenced the planting of the tree in front of the congregation in the churchyard.
Well, it's a great honour for me to be here today to plant the tree in memory of all those who fought at Arnhem and very sadly didn't return home. You know, there were a lot of our countrymen from Cumbria who gave their lives, the ultimate sacrifice, so that we have the freedom that we have today. So it's an honour for me, and it's an honour for the city of Carlisle to actually, pay respect to those people. Very emotional, especially knowing that it's come from Arnhem itself, and that we have a little piece of Arnhem here in the centre of Carlisle that people can actually come and see and pay their respects whenever they wish. And we should never forget, even though it's 75 years, we should never forget what those servicemen did for us.
The tree will stand to remind each generation of the sacrifices that were made just within living memory. Kieran McFadgen, That's TV.